We invite them into our living rooms every single day. They laugh with us over morning coffee, they debate the headlines while we eat our lunch, and they feel like our friends. But recently, the mask has slipped. There is a moment that happens when the red on-air light flicks off. The studio applause fades, the bright lights dim, and the adrenaline of live television evaporates. It is in that quiet moment, the car ride home, the turning of the key in the front door, that the reality sets in. For decades, Ruth Langsford has been the epitome of composure. She is the steady hand on This Morning, the voice of reason on Loose Women, and one half of a TV golden couple that we thought would last forever. But as we've learned recently, even the brightest smiles can hide the deepest, most shattering private sorrows. In a candid, heartbreaking turn of events, Ruth and other beloved ITV personalities have begun to pull back the curtain on their lives. What they are revealing isn't just celebrity gossip. It is a raw, human, and shocking look at heartbreak, loneliness, and the incredible strength it takes to keep going when your world falls apart. The shock that shook the nation, Ruth's new reality. When the news broke that Ruth Langsford and Eamon Holmes were separating after decades together, a collective gasp went through the UK. They weren't just a married couple, they were our couple. They bickered like us, laughed like us, and loved like us. But the recent confessions emerging from Ruth's circle paint a picture of a woman navigating a profound and agonizing transition. Imagine waking up after nearly 30 years of sharing your life with someone, only to find the other side of the bed empty. Sources close to the star have revealed that beneath the business-as-usual professional exterior, Ruth has been dealing with the deafening silence of a new life. It's not just the split, it's the double blow that so many women of a certain age face. Ruth has been incredibly open about the pain of the empty nest. With her beloved son Jack leaving home to build his own life, and the breakdown of her marriage happening simultaneously, the silence in the house must be overwhelming. You can have all the fame in the world, but it doesn't hug you back at night. It doesn't tell you everything is going to be okay. On Loose Women, we've seen flashes of this raw emotion. We've seen Ruth tear up when discussing loneliness. We've seen her clutch the hands of her co-stars a little tighter. It's a shocking reminder that heartbreak doesn't care about your bank balance or how many Instagram followers you have. It hurts just the same. The Loose Women Sisterhood, confessions from the panel. Ruth isn't standing in the storm alone, and she certainly isn't the only one hurting. The Loose Women panel has become something of a sanctuary, a place where the gloss of celebrity is stripped away to reveal the scars underneath. Linda Robson's Struggle Linda, the bubbly, hilarious bird of a feather, has recently opened up about her own year of hell. From battling OCD to the breakdown of her own long-term marriage, Linda's confessions have been shocking in their honesty. She admitted to feeling like she was losing her mind, a terrifying admission for someone whose job is to be on all the time. Her bravery in discussing her darkest mental health struggles has saved lives, proving that it's okay not to be okay. Colleen Nolan's grief, and then there is Colleen, who has faced the devastating grief of losing her sister Bernie and her own relationship struggles in the public eye. When these women sit on that panel and cry, it's not for ratings, it's real. They are mirroring the struggles of millions of women watching at home who feel invisible in their pain. Kate Garraway, the ultimate portrait of resilience. You cannot talk about the hidden sorrows of ITV stars without bowing your head to the incredible strength of Kate Garraway. For years, we watched Kate smile on Good Morning Britain while living a nightmare at home. With her late husband Derek Draper trapped in a body ravaged by COVID, Kate became the sole breadwinner, the carer, the mother, and the father. Her confession wasn't one of scandal, but of exhaustion. She recently admitted to the crushing financial and emotional debt that comes with long-term care. It was a shocking revelation. You can be a national treasure and still be terrified of losing your home. Kate's sorrow is a different kind of deep. It's the sorrow of a long goodbye. Yet, she puts on her makeup, sits next to Ben Shephard or Ed Balls and smiles. Why? Because she has to. Because life doesn't stop. Because she is a mother. Her story reminds us that everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Why their pain resonates with us. Why do we care so much? Why do clicks skyrocket when Ruth posts a picture of her dog, Maggie, on a Sunday morning walk alone? It's because they are us. When Ruth Langsford confesses that she feels lonely, she validates the loneliness of every single person watching. When she talks about the pain of betrayal or the fear of starting over in her 60s, she becomes a beacon for every woman who thinks her life is over because a relationship ended. We are seeing a shift in celebrity culture. We are no longer interested in the perfect life. We are bored by the filtered photos and the PR-managed statements. We crave authenticity. We want to know that when we are crying on the bathroom floor, we aren't the only ones. We want to know that even the woman in the glamorous dress on TV sometimes feels like she's falling apart. The comeback, finding light in the dark. However, this isn't just a story about sadness. It's a story about the gladiator spirit of these women. If you look closely at Ruth Langsford's recent appearances, you see something shifting. There is a steeliness in her eyes. She's gotten a makeover, her hair is brighter, her fashion is bolder. She is leaning into her friendships. She is walking her dog. She is posting videos of her cooking, finding joy in the simple, solitary rituals of life. The most shocking confession of all might just be this: she is going to be okay. She is showing us that you can be heartbroken and still function. You can be devastated and still be fabulous. She is redefining what it looks like to be a single woman in the public eye. She isn't hiding away, she is showing up. A message for you. As you read this, perhaps you are going through your own private sorrow. Maybe you're navigating a breakup, an illness, or just the heavy, gray weight of everyday stress. Let Ruth Langsford, Kate Garraway, and the women of ITV be a reminder to you. It is okay to take off the mask. It is okay to admit that you are hurting. And most importantly, it is possible to survive the things you thought would kill you. The TV cameras eventually turn off, the lights go down, but the resilience of the human spirit? That shines brighter than any studio spotlight. We want to hear from you. This is a safe space. Have you ever had to wear a mask of happiness while your heart was breaking inside? How did you find the strength to keep going? Drop a comment below. Let's support each other, just like the loose women do. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to read today.